This is The Wheel Weaves, a Wheel of Time podcast with no spoilers. Hey everyone, I'm your host Dani, and I'm the first-time reader going through this series chapter by chapter. As always, there's no spoilers past the chapter we're covering, and that means it's totally safe for first-time readers. I'm joined by my co-host Brett, who's a longtime fan, and he's guiding me on this journey. We'd like to thank and acknowledge our executive producers, Brandy and Kirkwood, Sean McGuire, Yanis, LightBlindedFool, Deyvis, Ferreira, Green Man, Margaret, Big C, Bennett Williamson, Hannah Green, Noralia, Erik Reed, Greysin Ishara, Helena Jacobsen, Matthew Mendoza, Sims, Cyndi, Manethraen, Andrew Scarponi, and Mr. Boddy's Boddy. And before we get into things today, we just want to thank and welcome Crystal Bartholomew and Jens Nyman to the Wheel Weaves Patreon team. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support. We really truly appreciate it and couldn't do this without you. In this episode, we're talking about Chapter 9 of A Memory of Light.
Yep, Chapter 9 is To Die Well.
Yeah,
we get a couple different perspectives here. We get a little bit on a few different things, and I have a really cool nifty thing in my hand right now. It's pretty nifty. I'm excited about this.
It's pretty nifty, but it's also a little funny.
Yeah.
A little wonky.
Okay. So I got a laser pointer.
You got it. It came in the mail. Yeah. For the map.
The first thing you said is, what is it called? And I said, it's a cat toy because every...
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I opened it up.
What happened from your perspective?
Okay. I opened it up out of the box from Amazon.
Right.
And it's labeled cat toy.
Yeah.
And I said, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's labeled cat toy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I guess people use laser pointers to play with their cats.
Yeah.
And for no other purpose. And then I clicked on it and shined it, and it's not just a point on the wall. It's a little mouse.
And I love it because it makes sense because the Dark One employs, rats and such. So it makes sense on the map while we're talking about the last battle.
So when you point at things on the map,
there'll be a mouse.
It's a little red mouse.
Right.
Instead of just a dot.
Now, the funny thing is, after you said that, I learned it's actually multifunctional. So not only is there a mouse, there is a dot.
Oh.
But there's also a butterfly.
A butterfly. A happy face.
A smiley face and a star.
And a star.
So although I could...
Oh my gosh.
Right? Okay. Although we could only have a mouse.
We can have
or
lots.
A dot. Boring dots.
Boring.
No. Not if we have options.
No. Put it back to the butterfly.
Okay. There we go. Boom. Let's do this.
Butterflies. Oh my God.
It makes it so much better, right?
Yeah. Only a butterfly or a mouse.
Okay.
Or maybe like a star, if it's like gold star.
Yeah. There's so many options of what we can do here to make this fun.
Good. And
only for us in this
And I got
setting.
my stack of Post-its in case we need them.
We do have to fill out like at least one more probably.
Ooh, okay.
Based on the things that are happening in this chapter, which
Sure.
I know you remember everything that happens because, you've been working hard at this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to kick us off with a fun fact here because we learn about a new kind of terangrial that Rand gives to Elaine as a present.
That's a nice gift.
It's pretty good. So it's a seed terangrial. So to create angrial, we need a seed, which is an object, and we can get more into it later.
Is that why all of the things that she was making before weren't working properly?
Well, no, she was making terangrial.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to let you talk.
Okay.
And then I'm going to talk later.
Terangrial are why are we doing this at book 4? Terangrial are the ones that do things, right? And then angrial enhance your power.
Yeah.
And saangrial really enhance your power.
Got it.
So to make the angrial, the ones that enhance your power, you can't just do it the same way as terangrial. So Rand's like, I know you know how to make terangrial, but if you want to make angrial, make these, you need a seed to create angrial. So he gives one to her as a gift.
That's a nice gift.
Yeah. So that's not even the fun fact. That's just like what happened in the chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. So the description of the seed terangrial, it's a small statue of a woman. She's standing upright with a shawl about her shoulders. She doesn't look like an Aes Sedai.
Well, no, it's not an Aes Sedai shawl. It's just a regular old lady shawl.
Right. So she's got a mature face. She's aged and wise looking with a smile on her face. So there is speculation that Brandon Sanderson made this cameo of Harriet McDougal to mirror Robert Jordan appearing as the bearded man.
Oh, yeah,
like the library terangrial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's Harriet as the seed
to
create angrial.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like that. Short, sweet,
and fun.
Okay, let's get into it.
All
Chapter 9, To Die Well, has the chapter symbol of the sword hilt.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, Lan is chopping off heads and stuff right now.
Is that what it's for?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, let's go through and see if I can find other things it could be.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, so we start in Lan's perspective, and Lan is chopping the heads off of Fades.
Yes.
Left, right, center.
Yeah,
chop,
I mean, there's only...
chop.
There's
Fighting,
only one, but...
fighting. It's only noon.
Yeah.
And he's been fighting. I assume he's killed lots of Fades.
Probably.
This is my assumption.
Yeah, we come into the chapter, and he's killing
fighting one.
Yeah, and he kills it, so that's good. But yeah, it is actually noon. It's crazy.
Yeah, so he's been fighting. He's taken more shifts on the front line than he probably should, but it doesn't matter because he's helping.
Yeah, we get a lot of different battle scene building to show how this is being executed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're doing 1 hour shifts.
Do we ever?
A lot of it.
Oh, so much of it.
Yeah, we got flares going up in the sky to alert the troops when it's their time to take a new shift rotation. We've got Aes Sedai and Ashaman coming in to light all the bodies on fire to keep the shadow spawn back. But there's a lot of stuff. We've been fighting for 2 days, turns out, here. And eventually it seems like the Trollocs are going to have a more favorable position. But we're just trying to kill time right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to hold them back as long as we can.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because Trollocs just keep eating the bodies of all the dead people and dead Trollocs.
They don't even need supply wagons.
Right, no, it's so annoying. It's not fair, really.
No.
It's not fair, so, yeah. Okay. Now, sad thing happens here, too.
Bye, Bulin. All right.
Bye,
bud.
Bye, buddy. Okay. Hope you find your dad.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Bulin, and this is the guy, he was the first one, we've seen him for a long time.
Yeah.
But now he's the first guy who joined Lan on his march across the borderlands. And
oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So that's why Lan is, part of why Lan is doing this right now. So he slides off his saddle. He is dead by the time Lan gets to him. He's taken a huge side wound that he was hiding. And Lan's like, you probably hid it because you didn't want to leave the battlefield and something happens to me while you're getting healed like an idiot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, or maybe you were being...
Yeah, he's coming up with all sorts of reasons why, maybe, but...
But unfortunately, so Bulin's dead.
Dead.
And then we have him taking Bulin back on the horse.
Now, is this our first casualty since we decided this plan of someone we know dying?
What do you? I don't understand your question. We've been fighting for 2 days here, and there's mass.
No. Us as readers.
Okay.
We just had a meeting that was here's our battle plan officially, kicking off the last battle. Here's what we're doing. Is this our first named dead guy?
I'm going to say maybe, because I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe. I know there's been more deaths because it's been a couple days now.
Yeah, a bunch of them are dead. But for people we know...
Yeah.
That we're oh man, that guy's dead.
Shoot.
Because it probably should have been Telmanis.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't even part of the plan yet. That was before the plan even got made.
That's true, but it feels like...
I don't know. I'm going to say yeah. This is the first guy. This is the first casualty.
Okay.
First casualty of the last battle.
Named. First named casualty.
Yeah. And I don't even care if that's not right. I mean, I might care later, but right now in the moment.
You just want me to stop talking?
Sure,
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or not stop talking, but move on.
Stop talking about this?
Move on from this part. So he's died, and Lan is getting the body back on the horse and does a couple of prayers. And we're going to go and ask Narishma to make us a gateway to somewhere very, very cold so we can preserve the body so that we can give him a proper Malchieri funeral.
Okay,
when Malchieri is reclaimed.
Which is very hopeful. Or delusional? Which one?
It can be both.
Okay.
It can be both. And Lan even thinks to himself, okay, not possible for more than just Bulin right now. This is a kind of a one-time thing. But one is better than none. And he does have a bit of an emotional connection because Bulin didn't give up on Lan. Lan tried to kick this guy to the curb, and Bulin was nah.
So many times.
Yeah. And he was the first, and he started it. So, right? Okay, so there is some reasons.
He matters,
Definitely some reasons. And then we also have Lan asking Narishma which mountain he puts him on so that if Narishma dies, that he can still find the mountain to go and retrieve Bulan.
Yeah. Now, what happens if Lan dies?
Well, then it doesn't matter.
Then Narishma...
I think at
no,
that
not
point it
Narishma.
just doesn't matter.
Bulan is just on a mountain.
Well, he's dead, so...
No, I know.
It'll be the
I
same
got
for
that.
him.
I
Yeah.
got that. But now it's all coming back to Everest.
Right.
Because those bodies up there
Full circle.
don't decay.
They don't go anywhere either, so...
No.
Yeah.
And then those Sherpas have to just like go
Yeah.
and take the bodies down. But sometimes they just don't.
Right. It's that situation, but with Bulan.
And he's on a mountain.
On a mountain that's probably not, I don't know,
Yeah.
well traveled.
Well, so
Like what's
people aren't going to hike up
what's
there.
the mountaineering ratio of people in Randland who do that kind of stuff?
I hope not a lot.
Probably
you know?
not many.
Although we have those cliff jumpers and stuff.
That's true. That's
We
true.
might have big mountain climbers.
You know what? Yeah. Well, what a mystery. They'll be like, who's this Malkyuri guy on top of this mountain? How'd he get here?
How'd he get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Big mystery.
Whoa. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, we can talk about this chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is literally the first like 3 pages.
Yeah.
Of the,
No, I know. This is the emotional part.
Yeah. Okay, so also another cute things, and we get a little bit more of the world building of Malkyr that we don't really or haven't had an opportunity to see. We've got Lan taking Bulan's Hadori off his head because he's going to carry it into battle, so that it's like Bulan is continuing the fight.
It's nice.
I do like that because I don't.
I
think
was just
there's...
about to say sweet and then nice, and I said nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering what
We're
that
doing
word
good.
was that
We're
I
doing
just
good.
did.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet and nice.
Sweet and nice. No, but I mean, how many opportunities has Lan really had in the last, I don't know, 20 years to do this with a Malkyri? Because
No, none.
yeah, probably none.
Yeah.
Probably none. So this is good. I like this for him. And now we got to talk about Mandarb because Mandarb is causing problems.
Mandarb?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Stop biting grooms. Lan's like, no, stop it.
Wait, I missed. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mandarb, Lan's horse.
No, I know that.
You thought something happened to Mandarb?
Well, I don't know. I thought you were just about to tell me something that I missed.
Yeah. You clearly did miss it.
A whole thing about the stables and the horse acting up?
Mandarb keeps biting grooms.
Why?
The people trying to groom. Because Mandarb's being a little butthead about it. I don't know.
Oh.
But Lan's like, gives him a stern talking to. I like it.
And
It's
does
just a
that
little-
work?
Well, who's to say?
Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember that, and I'm not even gonna pretend that
We don't get any
I don't
follow-up.
even know. I don't even know if that ever
Okay.
registered in my brain at all.
Clearly not, because
No.
you were. I feel like I worried you there. for a
Yeah.
minute there.
I was like, what?
What happened to Mandarb?
That guy?
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in timeout.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess after all of that, now we're going to get to the part I actually want to talk about.
Right.
That I'm excited about.
I know what you're gonna say already.
That it's pretty clear that Tanobi is a dark friend.
See, I knew you were going to say that, and I disagree with you.
I don't
I'm trying
care.
to find a reason to point at the map with this butterfly, and I'm trying to get to Tarwin. But the issue is that I'm far away enough that the butterfly is getting progressively bigger as it moves across the map.
Can I have it?
Where I asked you if you wanted a laser pointer, and
Yeah.
you laughed and said no. And now you're going to take my laser pointer? Typical.
I feel like you knew this would happen.
Yeah, I should have just bought one for you, too. Yeah, that's better.
See? My angle's better.
It is better. I know that, but okay.
I don't think it should be a butterfly
All right, let's
at
get back.
Tarwin's Gap,
Let's
though.
get
That
back to
feels
it. Yeah.
wrong.
Feels weird when you're talking about Tenobia being a dark friend, which is important, and we can't just blow past that because you got to give some explanation as to why you think that it's very clear.
Well, just because everything she says is sort of evil, cloaked in evil.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna have to give more than that.
Well, you're not getting it.
Okay, no. Well,
But
I know
let's
you're
chat
not,
about
but-
it.
Okay. So Lan's gonna go find Agilmar.
Okay, but what about a weird mini earthquake?
Okay, that does happen, but that has nothing to do with Tenobia.
How do you know?
Well, even if she is a dark friend, why would that have anything to do with her?
I don't know, because Rand was all like, light stuff happens around me, maybe dark stuff happens around dark friends.
Okay. I mean, if any, well, we're literally in a huge Shadow Spawn army battle.
Yeah.
So, okay, anyways.
Of
Let's
course
talk about that earthquake.
Of course she would be here.
Let's talk about the earthquake because the description of it is actually terrifying.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, so Lan is looking through the tiny cracks that are forming, and to him it seems like they're forming cracks into nothingness, and it's sucking the light in, and it looks like he's looking at the fracturing of the nature of reality itself. And then he's thinking, well, it's not just the people who are getting tired. Mother, like nature, is
Tired.
the
Sure,
fabric
yeah.
of reality is suffering here. It's not good. It's not good. But we're gonna blow past it now because the
I
earthquake
kind
stops.
of side with Mother Nature.
That she's tired.
Yeah, I'm a tired mother.
Tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so now let's take a jump back because now we got to talk about this whole Lan overhearing the argument between Egelmar and Zenobia because she's arguing tactics again.
Yeah, and I think this is just another thing that we're like, oh my gosh, arguing tactics, Zenobia?
Yeah.
Is it because you're trying to cause some chaos here?
Ooh,
And you have
see,
your own,
I do like this.
You
I
have
do
your
like this.
own orders?
I like that you're coming up with this. I don't like that you think that you're right.
Well, I don't care what you think.
Just to put it on the record here. Okay, so Lan's thinking, so Zenobia is not bad at tactics. She's not like wrong about stuff specifically.
She's too bold.
Too bold, too over aggressive. She's like, let's go push through. Let's take the fight right to the Trolloc spawning grounds.
Yeah, of course she would.
It's a very aggressive strategy, and that's not what they're supposed to be doing right now here on this battlefield.
I know. So she's already, it's been 2 days, she's trying to mess up the plan.
Right.
That Elaine has set.
Yeah.
So that we can blah, blah, blah.
And not just Elaine, like all the great captains have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Collectively agreed that
agreed this is the plan.
We're holding here.
So she's like, no, let's go do a thing that's definitely never going to work.
Right.
And is just going to get all of us good guys massacred faster.
Okay. That's clever. Like, if you're right, and Zenobia is a dark friend, and doing that.
Yep.
That's pretty smart.
Yep.
Okay. But I don't like that you think that you're right.
Okay.
So then we get a little bit of a back and forth between Lan and Zenobia because Zenobia is all about the songs and the glory. Yeah, I knew that word was going to stick out to you too because you're always looking at that. And then Lan corrects her.
Like maybe in book 2.
Well, no, every time it's ever come up. Every time it's ever come up.
Every time I've ever heard the word glory, it's not used to describe somebody who's
all
good and righteous. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's all about that stuff. And Lan's like, well, no, a bunch of my friends just died. The battle isn't glorious. And he thinks to himself there's a difference between there being glory for the soldiers who fight in the war and like the war itself being glorious. There's a difference and it's important as a difference. And then he's also thinking he's really hoping that Zenobia doesn't do anything rash right now.
Oh, that would be the worst.
That would be so bad. She's got the look in her eyes.
Bad. It's almost like she's going to do something rash or something.
He's seen the look in other people's eyes when they're all about the glory in the battlefields. And usually you can just send them off to go and, I don't know, dig a ditch or something, haul poop. What do soldiers do in their off time? I don't know.
But she's
go put them to work,
queen.
Basically. You can't do that with Queen Zenobia. Yeah. So, not going to work.
Can't do that.
Okay. So then we get Zenobia leaving and another important conversation between Egelmar and Lan talking about Zenobia.
Being a dark friend.
No, that's not what happens.
Glory as a dark friend.
Not what happens.
Yeah, she wants to be top dark friend. And he's like, look what I'm going to do. This is a great idea.
People are going to love it.
They're going to get murdered so hard. And then all the Trollocs can just pour in and it'll be my doing.
Right, okay.
I let them all come in.
Sabotage.
That's what it sounds like to me.
It does sound like that. Okay. However, that's not what they talk about.
No, it's not. It's what I had the conversation with myself in my own head when I read it.
Okay. So we've got Ethaniel. Queen Ethaniel just got married to Zenobia's uncle. That's what's happening here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Not Bashir.
So no. Ethaniel got married to Zenobia's uncle. The point of that is that typically Zenobia has either Bashir or this other uncle to like calm her down, like to bring her down a little bit. Like she's up here and they bring her back down to reality. But now the uncle is off with Ethaniel and Bashir is off with not Zenobia. Where is that guy? Well, we know where he is. But anyways, there's nobody looking after Zenobia right now. So she's all being Zenobia about stuff like hot-headed, maybe a little bit rash. Totally not a dark friend, but, just a little bit up here, Okay. Are we good? Okay.
I mean, I'm great.
Okay, so you're not suspicious anymore? Great, I love that.
I have even more resolve than I did before. Even coming into this, like, even hearing you talk, I'm like...
I'm just trying to justify why she's acting a little bit...
I've never been more convinced of her being a dark friend than I am since that time where she was clearly friends with
right
named dark friend.
That didn't look good.
That was bad.
That didn't look good.
Point at Candor. That's where it was, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Where that guy fell?
Yeah, no, that was Meridon. That was Saldea.
Oh.
is right there.
I thought that was the fall of Kandor.
No. Chachin is the capital of Kandor.
Yeah.
But what you're talking about was in Meridon. That's when Iturralda
Yeah.
brought all his guys from Eridomen over here,
Mm-hmm.
up here to go and fight. And then he was like, please let me in. And then the guy was like, no. You're not coming in here.
Because he's Darkfriend.
Because he's Darkfriend.
Yeah.
And then Rand showed up to save Meridon, sort of. Like he wiped out a bunch of the Shadow Spawn,
okay.
Yeah, so that's where that happened. Because Tenobia and Bashir and Fail are all from Saldea.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Uh-huh. This laser pointer is great. I love this so much. I get to point at a giant map.
I know, except now you're just using the boring dot.
Well, because I need to pinpoint it. It overlays with the city perfectly.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And now we're way over here.
No, I got that. And then
I
there's...
can't actually see my eyes
Wait,
are
is
not
there
that good.
also...
Where does it say Tarwin's Gap? I can't see that
basically
far.
where you are.
And you didn't turn all the lights on down here.
No, I wouldn't want all the lights on.
My eyes aren't good enough for this.
Oh, well, that's
this
not
low
my
light.
fault. It's a nicer environment.
Okay. What questions do you have?
There's also Trollocs in Kandor.
That is the main invading point that we're going to be talking about here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that's happening.
That's
I
with
thought
the next
we were
perspective.
over at like Meridon-ish.
No, not here. We're here.
Because I had
More
Saldea
specifically-
in my head. I had Saldea and Kandor flipped.
Of course you did. It's because we haven't had a map up on the wall like
That's
this.
why.
That I make you look at. Before, in the upstairs, it was behind us.
And we barely looked at it.
You barely looked at it.
Okay, well,
Don't
thanks
put
for
this on
the
me.
clarification. Now
Okay.
I'm kind of understanding. Okay.
Okay, so now we get a conversation between Egelmar and Lan about Lan's behavior. Because Egelmar's like, okay, hey, so you know how we're probably going to get like pushed back and back eventually until we break? Well, at some point we're going to have to retreat. And then Lan's like, well, I didn't come to Tarwin's Gap to retreat. I want to go and
I came
reclaim
here to
Malkir.
die.
I can't. Yeah, well, and Egelmar's like, yeah, no, everybody knows you came here to die.
You announced it to the whole world.
Yeah,
We know.
and it's super cool, super honorable. Everybody loves that about you. That's great. However, it's now currently the last battle, and
you're
that
being
plan,
stupid.
that plan is dumb, and your idea is dumb, and you need to drop it because you can't just go off and die. Like, we have a job to do here, Lan. And Lan's like, well, I want to go and die, and blah 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 blah. And then Egelmar hits him with duties heavier than a mountain. Whoa. You don't just hit Lan with that because now Lan's a little bit shaken.
And Lan knows.
Oh,
You're right.
Got him. Friggin'
Duty
got him.
is heavier than... This is my duty.
Yeah.
And now listen.
It's actually funny because I 100% agree with Egelmar. Like, you got to drop the whole, like, I'm just going to go and kill myself.
Well, sure.
Like,
Nynaeve was on the same page as that, too.
Nobody agrees with you, Lan.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this to happen. So.
Now.
Yeah.
Has anyone told Lan that Moraine is alive?
Who's to say?
Do we know yet
Who's to
if
say?
Lan knows?
I have no indication yet that he knows.
I can't believe it. That.
There's a lot of things going on right now, and who's
It's
concerned?
been like 2 days,
right?
And it hasn't been mentioned.
But here's the thing. I'm going to throw an opinion out here about why nobody has said anything. So the Warder Aes Sedai bond is a pretty big mystery to everybody who's not the reader and anybody who's not Aes Sedai. Even if it was presumed that Moraine was dead at some point and now they know she's alive again, I can understand them thinking, well, it's a magical bond between Aes Sedai and Warder. Why would he not know? Because if I was like, Lan, Moraine's not dead.
No, what I'm
he'd be
thinking
like,
is...
obviously.
What I'm thinking is somebody
Yeah.
along the way, when retelling the story...
Yeah.
It wouldn't just be like, hey, Lan, did you hear? It would be like, and then Moraine showed up and knocked sense
Crazy.
into everybody. She's
Yeah.
nuts, and now she's just hanging out.
Yeah.
And then Lan will be like, what?
Lan's
You know?
be like, yeah, the spirit of Moraine coming in to fix that.
Yeah.
yeah, totally,
Oh, no.
totally get it.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what? We've seen so
was
many ghosts.
Almost as if she was in the room with us right
Yeah.
there. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought maybe it would get brought up
Yeah.
sideways.
I don't
like-
think it's definitive yet that Lan knows that she's alive.
Which is crazy.
I don't think so.
It's weird.
Right. And
It
now I'm
feels
wondering,
like
have I missed it?
You know what? It feels like an oversight.
Maybe. Could be that.
It just feels like an oversight.
Yeah. Maybe.
And at some
see.
point, he'll be like, oh, Moraine.
Yeah,
And then
maybe.
it'll be like, all right, we have to.
Yeah, maybe. yeah, maybe.
Okay, where are we? What's happening?
Okay. So, Elmore's like, hey, man, you got to cut doing what you're doing. Cut it out. And Lan's like, okay, fine. But then we get the horn or the emergency flares going off because it's still a battle going on. So Lan goes off to ride back into the front lines again.
Back into the front lines. He was like, third time.
Yeah.
No, he's got to take some rest.
Yes. No, he's not. But that's the thing is Lan's going off to fight, but he thinks to himself, fine, I'll do my duty, even if that means following dumb orders and retreating when we have to and not just dying.
Okay, fine.
So good. I'm glad that that's where we landed on it with him because he is like, I can't be like the hot-headed dummy Tenobia.
Yeah,
can't
she's
be like
so
her.
dumb.
So, all right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, is that everything?
That's it.
Here for now?
That's good enough. That's good enough for me.
Okay. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we'll tackle the other perspectives.
Yes.
Okay, so we are back, and we're changing perspectives to Egwene.
Yes.
So Egwene is in Kandor.
Nope, not yet. She's not in Kandor yet. They start at the Field of Marilor.
Yep, I know.
They're very specific.
And then they
that.
walk through a gateway, and they're immediately in Kandor.
Yeah, but they're on the south side of the Field of Marilor first, because that's where the White Tower's getting all their stuff ready. And then Rand and his crew's on the north side of the Field of Marilor, and they're getting all their stuff ready. Field of Marilor is pretty big.
Ah, okay.
Big area. We had a whole map dedicated to
Oh, that is true. We
remember?
did have that.
Yeah.
And I said it should be over here.
Yeah, it'll be one of the mini maps, and it'd be like south side and north side.
Yeah.
Amazing. I wish we had more maps in here. This is something I've been missing from my life. And you don't even know that you're missing it until all of a sudden it's like, wow, I need this. Okay.
You know what you need? To buy more ink for our printer.
Oh, yeah. I haven't done that yet.
Nope.
Okay. There's so many things going on, though.
Okay, so south side of Marilor.
Yes.
Okay, go.
Yeah. Okay, so now we got Gawain here, too, and he's all antsy and stuff because he hates sitting for this long.
Yeah, he doesn't like waiting.
Yeah. And Egwene's like, well, I trust Bryn and his assessment and the plan. But then Gawain's like, I don't like it. We should be doing things. Kandor's in trouble. And it's like, Gawain,
yeah.
Like, you're okay. And by the way, they got married.
Yeah, I know.
They got married.
Yeah, they tell us that right now.
Yeah, right now. And
Yesterday.
I guess it was a small ceremony. And, like, did her parents come? I don't think so.
Oh, definitely
I don't think
no.
anybody got invited.
Definitely not.
But remember last time she was all like, oh, I can't marry you yet.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but now it's like the last battle. And
it's now, okay, I guess we can be married because it's true love.
They probably wanted to do it. Do you think Egwene was waiting to do it?
The better question is, do you think that they did it
Yes.
last night or 2 nights ago or whatever?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I bet they gatewayed somewhere, like
Back to the tower?
back to the tower
Back
or
to
somewhere that
literally
there's a bed. Don't even need a bed. Although, no, yes, Egwene needs a bed.
Okay. I mean,
The reason
maybe.
why we hear nothing about it is because it's the most vanilla thing anyone's ever.
It's great.
Like, even Perrin's sex life is more interesting than Egwene's.
Well, he's got Fail, right?
Yeah,
So, like, I
yeah.
feel like a lot of that energy is coming from her, not
great.
from Perrin specifically. I mean, he's got the wolf thing going on, though.
Exactly.
So I might have to say, I might take that back. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
And
yeah.
then even hearing about, like, Lan and Nynaeve, I'm like, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like the Egwene and Gawain, there'd be a lot of whining. Just as much whining as there is
No,
right now
it would
in
just
this
be, like,
conversation.
quiet.
Okay, we got to move past that. So I'm going to say, yeah, that's good. I'll go with that as an answer as to why they got married now.
Well, why else?
I don't know. Okay, but he's whining because he wants to go and do something. And I'm thinking, Gawain, you are now literally the husband of, and also the warder of the Amerlin. Like, you have to take a backseat to everything.
Everything.
You're going to have to wait probably for most of your life is going to be waiting and not doing
Just be,
things.
like, vigilant.
Yes.
Just
like
hang out.
You're not the guy who's going to go and do, like, we don't want you going and doing anything.
Yeah.
You need to not do things more than
Right.
you need to do them. So that's my opinion.
100% agree.
Okay.
Somebody should relay that message to Gawain.
To Gawain.
Because he is
No one does. No
whining.
one does.
And you know what we call whiners.
Wieners.
Whiners or wieners.
Yeah.
You got
I had
it.
to think about that.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Okay, now we're through the gateway. And now, back to my laser pointer, we are in Kandor, sort of. We're technically like right here on the border between Kandor and Arafel.
Sure.
We get reference to the southeast portion there, so I don't know if we want to say we're in Kandor, but like we're in Kandor right now. Because now we get a little bit of strategy and tactics here. Chachin is currently destroyed. And we assume that the Trollocs...
I think in my head, Chachin was Meridon from before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different. So Chachin is destroyed, and all the Trollocs are going to be swarming this way east towards Arafel, they're thinking, coming down the roads and the fields and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to set up a defensive perimeter on the border here to try to hold them back. But again, the White Tower and the Aes Sedai here are not a pushing force. We are a hold the line force. We are not, we're just like Tarwin's Gap.
Yes, no, yeah, I remember.
We are holding our position as much as possible. We'll retreat back into Arafel if we need to, where we can use more of the cavalry. But for now, we're going to try and hold back as best we can.
Okay, and here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I just had to pause.
Yeah.
Because I had to write out a sticky note.
Yes.
And I chose
avocado.
An avocado.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to guess my reasoning?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Fair.
I mean, I could, but I can't. I don't have anything.
You have no idea.
Bravocado. It's a Bravo.
No, it's not that.
Okay. Saying good job to the White Tower.
I mean, like, no.
Okay.
But it does have to do with the fact that the Green Aja should be in charge here of the battle plans.
Right.
And then that'll help remind me that Aes Sedai are there.
Right. Okay. Wow. That's okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so we have Egwene, Gawain, Bryn, Swan.
Sure.
Aes Sedai.
Yeah.
All Aes Sedai? Basically.
Mostly. Yeah, that's a lot.
And then the Illianer companions, because we also need other people involved in some things.
We need an elite squad. So we have the Tower Guards. So, like, we have the Tar Valon force, which is a big crew, but Bryn was very insistent we have the companions, which Tam was a part of back in the day,
I'm aware. I remember.
Right? So they're the elite squad that Bryn insisted upon having. Even though Egwene was like, I don't know if I actually like that, but, well, suck it up, Egwene, because you need some good troops, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Duh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I realized you hung this map pretty high.
Yeah, and anything higher than the border of Candor, and we need a stool for you. I had to stand
on my tippy toes.
You barely made it. Yeah. So, I mean, good thing not a lot's happening in the Borderlands. Yeah. I didn't really think about the height thing, because like when I was putting that up, that seemed like a totally reasonable height for things.
I think that you forget.
Yeah, sometimes.
My legs don't know how to be as long as yours.
They're working on it.
They are not.
No. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to talk about this next part here, because this is actually a very interesting battle strategy part of things for the last battle. So Sylviana has a report from Elaine Sedai.
Yes.
By the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then Egwene notes, as a side note to this, she's like, oh, I'm really happy that we're calling her Elaine Sedai and not Queen Elaine. We're using her Aes Sedai title because
Egwene,
power trip.
Shove it up your butt. Yeah. I'm so done with this.
Oh, we're just getting started.
I know, but the back and forth, like who?
So much.
Oh,
political maneuvering and such.
And Elaine technically hasn't even done her testing, or did she? No, Nynaeve did, but Elaine didn't.
Right. But I mean, she is technically Aes Sedai because Egwene's the one who raised her.
Because Egwene said so.
Like by your own authority that you have.
The whole thing we had to go through before is that a bunch of the Aes Sedai weren't recognizing them and being respectful.
Well,
they were being assholes.
They're still not being respectful.
But they call her Elaine Sedai here.
I mean, if it's a win, is this a win then? I don't know. Like, pick a side here. Is this good or not?
I don't know. You know what is good? A hospital.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so she's like, hey, guys, we need a hospital.
Great.
And then Egwene says, well, we've been talking about having the Yellow Aja, like, on the battlefields healing actively, which, again, not a terrible idea, but to only have that is not a good strategy. And then Gawain points out, like, hey, having a stationary hospital, good. You send wounded people there, good.
Well, and also... Yeah. Gateways exist.
Gateways exist now. Good.
Literal teleportation exists in this world.
Yeah.
It's not like we have to trek for 5 months to get to the hospital.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we literally just need to get people off of the active battlefield to the gateway where we can portal them somewhere else. Mm-hmm. So, as much as I hate to agree with Gawain.
If you can't make it to the gateway, you weren't going to
make it anyways. It's rough. Okay. It's rough out there. But he points out, like, hey, Yellow Aja, they're going to be targeted. Like, it's not good. And a whole bunch of things. So the issue is that Elaine is the one who suggests this. And Egwene thinks, well, I helped put Elaine in charge. So refusing her sets a bad precedent. But also obeying her is a bad idea. maybe we can still be friends after all this. And it's like, I don't know.
It actually hurts my brain to be in Egwene's head.
It's like, or you could just be like, that's a good idea. And then let's do that good idea. It's not even it's not even like a...
This is where I think Egwene's lack of experience and just overall knowledge, living in the world and experiencing things, is coming into play a little bit.
Okay, but I would also argue that there's a lot of people in real life and people in like manager positions and the bosses who will literally not do a thing if it's suggested by a lower down person for the fact that it came from not upper management or whatever.
Okay, so
even if it's a good idea.
So I take back
the
inexperience thing.
It's just like a thing that people in...
It's just like you're arrogant.
Right.
And you need to get over your own smudgeness.
Right. If only
to be a good leader.
Right. Yeah, that's
it's that whole proverb of the alpha wolf leading from behind.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, alpha wolf's not even a thing, though. It's not a real thing.
Okay, but like the leader leads from behind the pack, not from the front.
I thought you were supposed to lead from the front.
No.
By saying, let's go.
No, because you have to bring up to make sure everybody's doing what we're supposed to be doing. Because we're only as strong as our weakest member.
Oh, okay.
You know, all of that.
Right.
Anyway.
What if we sacrifice our weak members? No, we're not supposed to do that.
How about geese?
What about geese? What about the person in the front?
Geese.
This is a very Canadian metaphor here.
So they take turns.
Yeah, being in the front because it's the tiring positions.
Yes.
So you're gonna get tired out because you're like breaking the wind.
Yes.
For everybody.
And you switch out.
You got to go and you go to the back. And everyone takes a turn.
Everyone takes a turn.
That's great.
And boom, we get where we need to go
most of the time. And if
unless we're shot down,
if one goose is injured or stays behind, another goose will always stay with that goose.
Yes.
In case they need to, because then they can still do a V, even with two.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty nice, even though I hate them.
Canada geese are terrifying. They are not nice
and
creatures.
And then it saves you a trip to the store for a can of expensive goose grease.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. So I don't know where we landed on that, but man, Egwene does end up agreeing to the hospital, but we're not actually doing it in Tarvalon, which makes sense because she's like, we shouldn't do the hospital in Tarvalon. Also, Seanchan are an active threat to the White Tower.
Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Because not only are they, quote, an active threat.
Yeah.
The last we heard from...
like the Seanchan.
Tuon or whatever, Fortuona, was that like literally we're going to the White Tower.
Let's get them.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, like
and I don't know when that was here in our span of like a week that it's been.
Right.
But
it was actually 2 days before the day after tomorrow.
It feels that way. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's today.
So here's the best news, I hope.
Right.
If we have most of the Aes Sedai not in the White Tower.
They're going to attack the tower and like nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Except for the children. It's great. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, the children can't channel yet. Probably.
But they will be able to eventually.
No. We can't say that for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, any of the novices, the children in the White Tower, I'm pretty sure we can say
there?
that. Well, where are the novices? They're not on the battlefield. And that's why she is thinking like, hey, we can send all the novices and accepted to the new hospital, which might be set up in Mayenne from what it sounds like. Because she's like, hey, send a message back to Elaine.
Roundabout way, where should it be? Not here. That's
not here,
done. Not
else.
Here. That's there. How about here? No, that's... And it goes on.
Yeah.
And then it's like, let's talk to Berlin. Mayenne seems like a good place for that.
Yeah, because it's really, really far away from everything, as you can see from the laser pointer.
Except... you didn't tape down the bottom.
I figured they would flatten themselves out, and they've curled up. All the papers are curling up, so I got to retape it down. So maybe such a jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
What's Godan?
We don't really go there.
Okay, it's just on the map.
Yeah, there's some places that are on the map that we don't really talk about.
Yeah, lots actually. Now that I'm looking at it,
there's a few. Okay. Anyways, not the point of right now. So we figured out we're doing the hospital thing. That's going to be good, and. Now we have one more task to deal with before we can end this perspective. So Egwene gathers up Gawain.
Yeah.
And we go off to the tent.
Okay, yeah. This is an important part, and I like that we have some closure a little bit to this because it was sort of left on this like...
Yeah, I mean, she's got a couple of minutes here. So it's the Lyowen thing. So Lyowen and Dalman are still here and still being... watched, I guess you could say, and they're in a tent, and then Egwene is going to go and figure out what we're going to do with them. So Lylewyn, as soon as Egwene enters, is like down on the ground, head to the floor, and Egwene's like, no. Like, nobody does that.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Nobody bows that low, even in the White Tower.
Yeah.
Get
So,
up.
and then Lylewyn recaps the fact that she failed big time in a job that she was supposed to do. And Egwene's like, well, yeah.
I know.
The whole bracelets thing, like, I know about that. Do you want to repay that debt? And Lylewyn's like, yeah, of course. And then swears the biggest oath that you could if you're not a dark friend, which, again, we got to start being like, oh, if they're saying the biggest oath they know, maybe we should have more, like...
When we have a literal oath, Rod?
I mean, are you going to say that we should make people take oaths?
If they're swearing, if they're saying this, like, crazy oath, and they're like, I'm swearing to obey you, and they're saying that out loud, then there shouldn't be an issue. Should there?
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the whole magically binding people to their oaths. Yeah.
However,
because there's a lot of problems with that. See.
You know, there's also a problem with just trusting people.
Yeah.
Death is the main problem. Destruction.
Well, in this moment, like, I really want to give my oath to you, but like in 5 minutes from now, I don't know if I'm going to want to. So no.
But then no.
This is why you don't get to be in charge. This is the literal issue we had with Egwene saying that the sisters had to swear to her. Like, that was the issue.
No.
Same with Elida.
Forcing somebody to do it is different than this person who's like, I want to swear an oath to you.
No, coercion. Nope. Not agreeing with you.
It's not coercion.
It could be.
It is not.
I don't know.
She does this whole thing.
I fundamentally have to disagree,
oh my God,
though.
she could never break this. And I was like, no, they're literally words.
Unless she's a dark friend.
They're just
and
words.
Also if she feels like it.
And also if she just doesn't want to.
Yeah. I do love it.
Which she should have free will to do. However,
but I also love that she
takes
swears.
Her oath seriously, she should swear on the magic rod.
But she swears on the Shanshin and the Empress, though, which I love.
Ah, fuck
It's like, oh, she's still stuck like on the best thing you know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
But Egwene wants to know everything that Lylewyn knows about the Shanshin.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how she's going to repay the debt. Like, tell me everything that you know, even if you don't think it's important, like anything might help. And either I'm going to catch you in a lie about something, or you're going to give me lots of information. And like, I guess that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And in this moment, I have a heart for Egwene because she does have a hard time. Even just hearing the Shanshin accent, it triggers her.
For sure, yeah.
And that's...
understandable
and hard. And she's still doing a good job here.
Yeah. Lylewyn does preface everything saying, like, I was a ship captain, so, like, I don't actually know a ton. But, I mean, you lived in the Shanshin Gulf. You know more than anybody else here right now. So.
And even things that seem super obvious to you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right?
So, like, hopefully we can get some good information out of this, maybe build up a little bit of trust. And then, I mean, she can't be a ship captain again because she's shipless, but...
You will, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe something else.
Maybe something else.
Yeah. There's a lesson there.
Yeah. Now, that's the end of Egwene's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to jump into Rand's perspective because we need to have another date.
Yeah, we do.
With another one.
He doesn't just have one wife. He has 3 wives.
None of them are his wives.
Basically. Come on.
Okay. Anyway, this is the pregnant wife.
Yeah, super pregnant. Okay, there's some emotional stuff that
I know it actually is. As much as I hate to admit it, I did like it.
Yeah, they're a nice couple together.
You know what? I actually appreciate seeing this because I'm like, what do you guys even know? Like, what do you have in common? Do you even like being around each other? You haven't even been around each other since book 4.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I get it.
Like, you literally slept together one night.
Yeah.
Once in the last, like, I don't know. So the fact that they have this and it shows us that they do have a deep emotional connection and...
Right.
Okay, fine.
I guess I'll do. Also, the introduction to this is really, really funny for me because Rand is like in the tent shuffling papers around and like looking at maps and you're like, oh, he's in his tent doing stuff. But nope, he's actually like in Elaine's tent right now looking at all her maps and all her notes and all her stuff. And then she walks in being like, what the hell,
She's
Rand?
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, it's a good entrance because it's not immediately stated that it's not Rand's tent. It's like, oh, he's looking through notes. That makes sense. But He does get pretty, I don't know, philosophical about stuff because if you recall, he's really thinking about the whole, what would
Lots
the
of
world be
things.
like without the Dark One?
Yeah.
Can I kill the Dark One?
we
How
do
would
it?
that be?
Yep.
Yeah. And he doesn't like reducing lives of people down to statistics, and he's really thinking
Scribbles
about
on a page.
Yeah,
and
he
blah,
gets
blah.
why, but he's got a lot of thoughts going on right now for this guy.
Sure. And then that's when Elaine shows up and is like,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
And he smiles at her, and then she's like, don't grin at me like that, farm boy.
Yeah.
They have some banter.
It's pretty
funny.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta bring this up too. So Elaine's like, okay, you're here. Why didn't my guards tell me that you're in here? Why did they let you in, number one? Why didn't they tell me? And Rand's like, I told them not to. But Elaine, get new guards because we are in a world where magic exists. And
Illusion,
literally, one of the powers is making
whatever,
people look like other people. That's one of the things that you can do. You need new guards.
That's bad, yeah.
It's so
That's a
it's
good point.
so bad. It's like, even if the Dragon Reborn, it's like if you get those scam emails, it's like, I'm your boss and I need you to buy a bunch of Apple gift cards. Can you do that for me? It's like, no boss is ever saying goodbye. Like, I'm going to go into the Queen's tent here. Don't tell her I'm in here, okay?
Yeah.
No.
No deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal.
No deal. Yeah. Anyways, that's my rant. Thank you.
That's a good rant.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought you were going to talk about the sweet moment where Rand, like, puts his hand on her, like, pregnant belly.
That comes next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. And he's like, I literally just found out like a day ago that you're pregnant, and I found out that it's twins. And then he struggles with a lot of feelings because he's like, I'm going to be a father, but then
I'm
also
going to be dead.
Destined to die like right away, and my kids are never going to know me. And I guess they're going to be fatherless, but I guess I was all right. I grew up like Janduin died, and I'm okay, right? And it's like, well, not really. Not really.
Are you all right, Rand?
And like Tam did a really great job, but I don't know. It seems like we're all having a tough time right now. So it's a lot of emotions boiled down to Elaine saying, I understand you think you're gonna, but like, let's not dwell on that.
Yeah.
Let's move past that.
Let's live in the moment.
Yeah. And I agree with her because she's like, well, it's okay to plan for the worst, but don't focus only on that. Like, there's got to be other things that we can focus on. So I like that.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about the name idea?
Bad name.
Well, okay, so she's like, I was thinking about
it's bad.
giving if it's a boy or one of them's a boy, I'm gonna name him Rand. And Rand's like, no, don't do that.
Definitely, please don't do that. No way.
Right.
Let them live their own life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she suggest another name?
No,
that's it. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. There was no others, which makes me think she doesn't have names picked out, or she definitely does. Do you think she has names picked out?
Yes.
Okay. But why doesn't she? Okay, maybe.
Or maybe she does. They talk all night.
They do, and we just don't get them right now. But okay,
like we don't get to be.
We don't
privy
get
to
them.
that.
Maybe there's more conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they do decide we're not going to talk about Rand dying. She's going to have a nice dinner tonight with the man she loves.
And then they end up talking a bit about tactics.
Yeah.
And he's impressed with what she's done. And
it's a whole bunch of stuff.
It's a whole lovely night. And
yeah. So
that sounds
anything?
good.
I'm just
it's
going
like
to look.
A nice date.
Want to look real quick to see if there's anything that we need to talk about for the notes of the evening. Oh, part of what Rand likes is that this conversation reminds him of the time in Tyr.
Kissing in the hallways.
Yeah.
In between his lessons of how to be a leader.
Very
and you know
cute.
what? I feel like that was really brushed over at the time.
What was new love?
Yeah, but even in the writing.
Sure.
It was not well established.
Okay.
Because I remember when they left and she wrote the 2 letters.
Yes. Yeah.
And it felt weird and out of place because it had been briefly mentioned that they were stealing kisses in the hallways or something. But maybe I just didn't pick up on it like well enough. But it didn't feel as impactful and serious as maybe it was.
Yeah.
To the story.
Okay. He talks a lot about like that's a big reason why he likes her and respects her because of all the political training that she gave him in that time.
Yeah.
Like, he references that quite a few times as the foundation of his knowledge of how politics works in the world.
Yeah.
Like, he has, and he references it again here where he's like, these are the things that I really like and respect about her. The burden of rulership. Like, she gets it. She was born, like, she understands, and I can't really talk to other people about what it is to be the face of a nation and be the person.
Yeah.
Like, she gets it more than some other people would. Like, even Avienda and Min. Like, he can have those
Definitely
conversations.
more than them, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, Avienda, you could hypothetically
No.
argue that maybe she's with the wise one.
I guess, no.
Right? So,
Different. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. And at the time, I probably would have been annoyed to read a bunch of political lessons.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
it
I
just,
get that.
it felt like it wasn't as big a deal at the time as I think it should have been.
Okay.
Question mark?
Well, that's what a reread is for, so you can really pick up on all that stuff.
But as a first-time reader,
It's not just about kissing in the hallways.
that's what it felt like to me.
Well.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to get a little bit of a recap of a conversation for us, but it does seem new with Rand and Elaine about his feelings and the LTT stuff.
And then, like, what happened on Dragon Mount and all of that stuff comes up.
Yeah, so he talks about, like, how the Dark One basically tried to break him and then failed in that. And Elaine's like, oh, is that what happened on Dragon Mount? Because that's, like, the Veins of Gold situation. And that was a very specific event where a lot of things changed for Rand. So Rand tells her all about the day and what he was thinking about when he was up there. But he recaps for her the Rand trying to be harder and harder and harder as a person, but that was, like, cutting him off emotionally, and it was getting worse. And then finally understanding that he has to care about people, and that's what's going to help him win this time, is that he needs to put the care back in. So he has to feel, and he has to experience the loss. And a lot of this perspective is Rand talking about how he doesn't want people fighting and dying and suffering for him. But Elaine saying, well, that's the burden of rulership too, is like people have to die in your name, basically. Like they're fighting for Andor, they're fighting for you, the like Dragon Reborn at the last battle. People are going to fight and die. And the important part is that it's not all about you, Rand.
Yeah.
It's about, like, are you going to tell all the people in Andor that they can't fight for Andor? Are you going to tell the soldiers they can't fight for their families? Like, it's not about you. You got to let other people fight and die for the causes that they believe in.
Right.
So I really like that she highlights that for Rand to be like, hey, farm boy, it's not all about you.
Yeah.
It's about everybody. So I like it.
No, that's good. I like that. And then I like how they talk about the whole LTT thing.
Yeah, she's like, wait. So that's real? Like, you're not just pretending that you know all about LTT? Because she's like, that's not an air you put on?
Yeah.
Like, that's real?
No, it is him.
It's real. And it's like, I am him, and I do have all those memories. She's like, wow.
Yeah. I actually think the recap is beneficial for me here.
Okay,
because we had so much discussion throughout the series on what actually was happening.
Right.
And is this actually Lews Therin, or is Rand just crazy? And, like all these pieces. And I never felt like it was fully like, yes, this is what this was.
Yeah.
Until like this moment almost, where it's explained to Elaine, but also explained to me.
What's the conclusion you came up with?
Well, the Lews Therin was there.
Well, okay, but that's the disagreement that we can have too.
Oh, okay.
Because Rand is Lews Therin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a separate person.
Right.
It's not like Rand was over here and LTT was. It's the voice of LTT was in a sense like the madness.
Sure.
But
also,
LTT is Rand.
But also in the same respect, I can have a conversation with myself in my head.
Well, that's the madness.
No.
Yeah, you're crazy. That's what that is.
That's like a regular thing that like people can do.
Yeah.
And I know people have like different varying degrees actually of inner monologue.
Yeah.
Some people have pictures, some people have words, some people have nothing. But
some people have LTT.
Yeah, some people have Lews Therin. But I feel like that would be confusing. If I hear like my voice in my head talking, and then all of a sudden there's like, I don't know, it feels like somebody different than me. Yeah, but it's me.
Yeah, but it's also confusing because that other voice was giving Rand new knowledge that he didn't know he knew.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh, it's totally him.
But it's in there the whole time because Rand is Lews Therin.
Yeah.
So it's confusing.
The way it's explained in this moment, I thought, okay.
I get this. And then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
You just made it more confusing?
Yeah.
I actually was feeling good about it before, and now I'm talking to you, and I don't feel as good?
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
Elaine's like, that's cool.
Such an advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to get to gift giving. But before we get to gift giving, we got to talk about the tea. So the tea goes bad.
Tea goes bad. Oh, this is the point where we're like, there's good things and bad things, and I'm the good things, and everyone else is the bad things, or whatever. The dark one's the bad things. I'm the good things.
Really summed
I'm
it
the
up.
light now, and the balance is everything else is shit, or not around me.
Yeah. Yeah, so he takes the cup of tea from her and then gives it back, and it's like amazing because...
Amazing. Have you ever had a cup of tea?
No.
That's amazing.
Maybe I'm just having bad tea.
Yeah, I've never had I like tea.
Sure.
It's fine.
Yeah. Tricky when I try to be healthy. I'm like, this is healthy.
No.
Well, maybe not you. I said that for me. That's what I do. If I'm like, wow, I've had way too much coffee today, I'll have tea. That's healthy.
Yeah.
Can I have a fourth cup of coffee? No, that's crazy. I'll just drink the very, very caffeinated tea.
Yeah, or you could drink the not caffeinated tea.
Why would I drink the tea?
Because I thought you're...
If not for the caffeine.
Yeah, isn't that the point?
Give me a decaf coffee. Why
Wasn't that the point of tea time?
Caffeine, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's your
afternoon kick. Yeah.
And little sandwiches.
The little sandwich is great. Love it. Love the
Can
idea.
I have little sandwiches and tea every day?
I mean, yeah.
I can do whatever I want. I'm a grown-up.
You're a grown-up. You can have a little sandwich and a cup of tea every day if you want.
Oh, can someone make it for me, though?
No, see,
can
that's
it just
the part.
appear in my drawing room?
No, you're drawing. Yeah, our drawing room, yeah. Yeah, where my telescope is and my...
That was my, Downton
Abbey.
Abbey.
Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
The sitting room.
Right.
It's for sitting and having tea.
Yeah, and sandwiches.
And sandwiches.
Actually, you could buy a little tray and then put the sandwiches on the tray. You could make one sandwich, cut it into 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know how many pieces you could cut the sandwich in. And then put all the little pieces on the tray, and then it feels
like snack and not a whole sandwich.
It's not a whole sandwich.
It's,
it's just a little piece of
second lunch.
If you cut the sandwich into smaller pieces, you just put 8 pieces of pizza on the sandwich tray.
Yeah.
You just ate a whole pizza.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah. That's like that thing. It's like, do you want to eat 6 cheese sticks?
Yeah.
No, that's too much cheese. Well, what if I deep fry it and serve it with marinara sauce?
So yeah.
And serve it to you before your meal.
Yeah. That does
then
sound
yes,
good. Yeah.
definitely I will eat that.
What else can we put on this sandwich tray? Okay. This is why we don't record when we're hungry.
And instead of tea, it's wine.
Right. Okay, now we're just afternoon drinking.
I love it.
Okay, back to it, because I do want to talk about this pattern stuff going on, because this is like the whole can Rand control his Taviran-ness and what the pattern is putting out there. So he says it's not me doing the tea tasting goodness, except he also has a little thought, because she's like, oh, is that how you grow the plants and all this stuff? He thinks to himself, yeah, but there's also a couple other tricks that I do on occasion, but I don't need to talk about that right now, because we've also seen Rand singing while stuff grows around him, and we maybe have seen something like that before.
What are you talking about?
Rand makes plants grow when he's around.
Yeah, but singing?
We've seen him singing in plants growing.
Rand sings?
We've seen it. Maybe you haven't seen it, but
I haven't.
I've seen it.
I've definitely never seen that.
Pull up the passage for next episode.
I've 100%.
Don't even. You're way too
seen
confident.
Rand sing.
We don't get lyrics on a page, but it's noted that he's walking and humming to himself, and things are growing around him. He's not singing a whole, I don't know. I'm going to have to pull up the passage because you're giving me the eye. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah, no way.
I will. I'll pull it up for next time, probably. Or when it becomes relevant again. Anyways.
You'll literally never do it, and then I'll just be right.
Rand has some tricks, but also he's got the Taviran-ness, where the pattern is balancing out all the crap that the Dark One is putting out into the world.
Right.
And it just so happens that there's so much crap out there right now that everything Rand does is going to be on the tipping the scales of good.
Well, especially when Tenobia is making weirdo earthquakes.
Oh, man. So much, right?
Yeah.
Again. Okay. So then we get into the philosophical side of the conversation, because Elaine's hold up. If that's true, then, good doesn't exist, because if of good exists. If I do something good, then there's just bad and it cancels out. And then Rand's like, well, don't think about it that hard because I was getting to that point on the mountaintop, and that's a lot of nihilism. So like, don't think that hard. Just be like, it's cool.
Yeah, I honestly can't believe you're still talking about this.
Just go with it. Just go with it, okay?
I'm already, like, that's what I've been doing.
Great.
Here I am.
Great. Because the Dark One's like outside the pattern, influencing and putting the pressure on.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm riding the wave. That's all we need to know.
That's what Rand says too, basically. Just go with it.
That's what I'm doing.
Drink your stupid tasty tea.
Okay.
All right, now it's gift time.
Oh, and we already talked about all this. An angry.
No, we didn't talk about all of it.
We did talk about most of it.
We talked about half of it.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so she gets gifted a seed.
Yes.
Because with a seed, you can create an Angreal. And we don't get confirmation that also Sa'angreal, because a Sa'angreal is just like an extra powered one.
Okay.
But you can make Angreal because the object draws your power into something else, and it takes time, and it weakens you for like several months. So there is an investment of creating Angreal. She can't just like pump a bunch of these out right before the last battle. That's not what this is. But in the future, now we have opportunities to make Angreal.
Well, let's get like a Nynaeve.
Sure.
Like, who are strong.
Yeah.
Probably don't need as much recovery time.
That's a big risk to take someone like Nynaeve out of it on the chance that she won't have a large recovery time and is actively the last battle. Well, that's why Rand says do not do this right now.
But let me say,
this is for like later. Probably
because we don't have any new Angreal being made because nobody's strong enough.
That could be true too.
Or also we lost the seed.
We lost the seeds and we don't know how to make them, and we don't have Rand
knowledge,
being like, this
blah,
is
blah,
how you do it.
Okay. But guess what? Elaine has a gift for Rand too.
Yes. I love it. I love it too because she pulls out like this old little dull knife. We've seen it before, actually. We got to see when this came up too.
Was this from the sifting through the wagons of crap?
This is from the Kins collection of crap.
Yeah. Is that
yes.
what I'm thinking
like there's
of?
storerooms of all the crap, and this is actually when Avienda found out that she's able to read for Angreal.
Yeah. When we were going through all this stuff, specifically when somebody or multiple people were like, don't do that because that's dangerous. And then Elaine and Avienda were like, we're just going to do it because we're better than everybody.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then Avienda's like, I can tell what things are. And Elaine's like, I can recreate them. And it's like, that's a perfect combination.
But don't worry about the weird, scary stuff that like, could happen.
Yeah, don't focus on that.
Okay.
Focus on this.
So this dagger is from that group of stuff.
It's not a dagger. It's a dogger.
What? Who says that?
Remember?
No.
We get corrected.
I mean, no. No. You don't say that.
Dagger?
Yeah, you say dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't say dogger. That's not a thing.
Okay, so it's a little dull dagger, and then I love it because Rand's like, oh, what a nice, thank you.
Well,
yes.
And it's like a deer horn hilt, like wrapped in gold wire.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds cool.
It's a cool looking knife, but he's like, oh,
thanks.
That's
neat.
That's a weapon.
Nice weapon. Thanks. Thanks for thinking of me, Elaine.
Right. Okay, but it's important actually. And honestly, this is the best thing that could possibly be given to the guy who's going in.
And I'm sorry, Elaine, what? When? What?
What? What do you mean when?
When were you ever going to give this to Rand?
She just thought of it. You don't give someone a gift unless you're getting a gift first. That's the first rule of being a queen.
Because she's like, oh, I forgot. Here's this super
She had it, but
thing.
she's like, I just need him to give me a gift, and then I can give him a gift.
Because she's surprised by his visit tonight.
Yeah.
She doesn't know she's ever actually going to physically see him again.
Yeah.
And when she saw him the last time, she wasn't like, hey, bud, I got a thing for you that can really help you out.
Really important thing that's going to help you. Going to Shale Ghul and stuff and fighting the Dark One.
Luckily.
Yeah. Here's this dagger that
Rand
will literally...
happened to show up in her tent and happened to give her a gift first.
Was it lucky or was it the pattern?
Nah, it's luck.
Boom.
That sounds lucky.
Boom.
And it sounds neglectful on Elaine's point.
Yeah, okay, so as a recap, this dagger hides you from the shadow. From what we know, you can't be detected by the shadow. And we don't really know exactly what that means. Like, we don't have a firm understanding of, like, is that, like, can shadow spawn not, like, I don't know, detect you, see you? Are you, like, invisible?
Mm-hmm.
Can the Dark One just, like, not feel your presence? Because Rand's gonna go, I don't know if you know this, try and fight the Dark One.
This may be abuse when you go to Shale Ghul. I just thought of this.
It could help. And that's pretty neat.
Unless Elaine was like, I want this.
Well,
to
we did originally think about that because
Because
good.
the shadow can't see me.
Yeah. I don't want the shadow to see me either. But now that she has a gift.
Okay, so she wasn't always going to give this to Rand.
It doesn't seem that way.
Seems like she was keeping it for herself.
And she's not even like do you have to have it on you? It was in her jewelry box.
Yeah, in case we needed it.
In
case anyone needed it. And she's like, it just occurred to me.
Right.
Rand might need this.
Yeah, so I don't have a good answer for that.
Okay.
However, we're gonna move past that.
Okay.
And they spend lots of time together long into the night.
So nice.
That's it. That's all. That's where we're leaving it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we have studying to go and do because we're doing Lord of the Rings trivia tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
So excited. Yeah. And we have rewatched.
We'll take our shot tomorrow at Lord of the Rings trivia.
Nice. Yeah.
I'll put it on.
I was going to say we rewatched all three. I rewatched all three. You rewatched most of all three. You were sleeping at points. So.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. The extended editions are very long.
A lot. I stayed up for the whole last one.
You did. That was really great. Even when you're like, no.
Yeah, I was tired.
It's like, yeah.
But then I did it.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm really nervous, actually. Like, I'm actually pretty nervous about this.
I told you not to be.
I know. Thank you.
It's just for fun.
You. That's good. That's helpful advice. Are you nervous? Yes.
Don't
be.
Well, it's kind of like the whole, everything sucks and I'm going to die and you're pregnant. Don't dwell on that.
Don't think about that. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah,
amazing.
Easy.
Yeah. Anyways, I just want to do a good job.
And
win.
You will. I don't even know if there's prizes or
There's
anything.
a lot of Lord of the Rings super fans out there, and I am not.
Not here.
I don't know.
Going to this.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, don't lose sleep or anything.
How am I going to rewatch the movies again between now and tomorrow?
Oh my gosh.
12 hours at least. I can do it.
You could do it. You don't work tomorrow.
That's true.
We just have it playing all day.
In the background.
In the background. Because my parents come in tomorrow.
Yeah.
They can be with the kids.
I can just watch the movies.
You can just, again.
I love it.
If you want. Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Next episode, we are doing...
It's one chapter.
And then, hold on though, I want you to take a look.
Is it? I haven't looked though.
Okay. I want you to tell me though, or not tell me.
No,
I want you to tell me. In 2 chapters from now, is that a good chapter?
In 2 chapters
because
from
I
now?
told you to not plan anything, and naturally episode 1414 would be a banger. So you have to tell me, is it a banger or is it normal?
So not next episode?
Not next episode.
But the one after that?
The one after that. Well, this is taking a while for you to look through this book.
Well, I don't know. What kind of question is this to give me unprepared?
I don't know. I'm just excited.
Okay.
I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even looking at the numbers of our episodes, but I specifically said.
Okay.
So
I'm going to say, yeah, it's great.
I'm excited. You know what? No matter what, I'm going to make it a party episode. So
I like it. Okay. Let's do that then.
And also, I'm going to pick out some amazing things, even if it's not a banger.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It better not be so boring and nobody cares and everyone skips the episode, you know?
Yeah.
There's certain chapters. You know what I'm talking about. We're trying so hard over here. Okay. Well, with that, so before you go ahead and accept an oath of somebody because it sounds really good, I'm going to say that this is part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
The Wheel Weaves is hosted and edited by Dani and Brett and produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Fouts, Mo Zyme, Jamie Young, Jared Berg, Ricky Morissette, Matt Truss, Antoine Benoit, Ashley Bradley, MKM, Megan, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Chris G, Sarah Creech, Saverio Bartolini, Meg621, William Johnson, and Soccer Files Canada, with music by Audionautics. All right, everyone, and be sure to check out our Patreon page if you're interested in supporting us and the podcast. We'd love to send you some Patreon-exclusive merchandise like stickers and bookmarks as a thank you. Plus, you'll gain access to episodes earlier than everyone else, and at the time of recording right now, we have over 45 bonus episodes for your listening pleasure. Find all that and more at patreon.com/thewheelweavespodcast. For just general information about our show, like how to send us shot glasses, how to join our Discord, and how to get in touch with us, visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. And as always, please be sure to give a 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping other people find us. And make sure you tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals are the best compliment. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.